Hi guys, this is Dan88 bringing you the first ever Firebase Jade Platinum speedrun video, and this is also going to be our tutorial video for this map. This one we got an 8 minute and 32 second time, which is also the fastest time for the PS3 on any map. And with me I had Yass, Jose, and Dan. And considering the objectives we got, had this been on the PC or Xbox, this would have definitely be a 7-minute run. But because of the issues on PS3, like longer loading screens and delays before enemy spawns and wave banners, we're pretty limited in the times we can get like that. But I guess my PS3 team is still pretty glad at being the first ones to be able to figure out an effective strategy for this map, which gets no splits at all. And we're pretty glad to bring it to the rest of you guys. And in my opinion, this is the best map for speedrunning, hands down. It's also important to note that that you should have someone like Yass in the room with you as a good luck charm. I mean, I had been trying this map for days, and we kept on getting crappy objectives like hacks and devices. But my first game with Yass, and we get the perfect objectives we wanted by the second match. Anyway, Jose also wanted me to point out that on wave 11 he got the 10 headshots medal, which requires true skill compared to the PC, where you can just point and click and get headshots. Anyway, in this video, I'll be going over the strategy we use for this map, and I'll explain in detail the positions once we're in the game and I'm at those spots. Alright, let's begin. Okay, this is the nuking position. You can place your recon mine up there at the ceiling or down at the floor, whichever you like. And this is the nuker's position. You stay in cover over here. You don't want to be too much on the right or all the way to the left, because this here gives you a good line of sight. And you can send your missiles at the top of that beam over there, because that way you get any enemies that are spawning up there with the missile explosion radius. And you use two missiles on both wave 1 and 2. At the end of wave 1 you could have one straggler, but that's normal, so don't use a third missile for that. And as you'll see that wave 2 can always be done in 2 missiles clean though. And this strategy is also a really good for talent mercenaries. You can have 2 demolishers in the game, placing 2 supply pylons near the nuker's position, and have a recon mine at the nuking position. And there's an ammo box right in front of you, which drops down 2 more grenades for you. Okay, for wave 3 we got delivery, and it went pretty fast, and the cleanup was really good as well. And maybe we could have saved a second or 2 at most, but I think this went really smooth. And for objective waves, you want to maintain the same positions and have the enemy spawn at the nuking position, which that way you have the rest of the map to yourself to clean any objectives that you get, and it makes for a good cleanup missiles afterwards as well. Okay, now I'm going towards the second position, which is right here. Take a good look at it at the top step. You don't want to be too much on the left or too much on the right, hugging that column. And the positioning for this spot is really tricky, and you have to get it right, or you will get splits here. And so you want to be in the exact place, looking straight ahead of you. If you're looking at any other direction, or if your positioning is even a little bit off, you're gonna get splits right in front of you, or behind you at the bottom right. So make sure you get this position right. And the third position is on the left, where Graham is standing, but in the upper left, but I won't be able to show you that until wave 11, because I didn't get to be in that position until then. For wave 6 we got targets, and this wave went pretty fast as well. Uh, Maybe we could have saved 4 more seconds at most, because I fired one missile too soon on the third target, and so we had to Jose had to come in and get the cleanup, but at most we could have only saved 4 more seconds, and this wave went pretty fast as well. Okay, now I'm moving towards the fourth position. Okay, this is a really tricky position as well. Take a look at exactly where you're supposed to stand. You want your back hugging the flower bed, the corner of the flower bed behind you, and you want your camera to be pointing above the stairs where I have it right now. And you can move it a little bit though to the right to detonate and replace your recon mines. And if you want, you can take the video back a few seconds and pause it to see exactly uh, where you're supposed to stand. Anyway, if you move your camera too much to the right, then you're gonna have a split on your left right underneath the bridge, and if you move it too much towards the left, then you're gonna have splits on your right. But as you can see that we consistently got the enemies to spawn at the position we wanted, and we got no splits. And if you're gonna do this yourself, then do it right, because that's the whole point of this strategy, to make it go as smooth as possible without getting any splits, unlike Glacier where you always get them. And just follow everything in the video, and you'll never get splits over here. And this can be a really smooth game if you do it right for speedruns. Okay, for wave 10 we got targets again, and this wave went pretty fast as well. No time was wasted over here. The cleanup was fast enough, but so overall this game could have only gone 6 seconds faster, which would have still only given us an 8 minute and 26 second time, which is really odd, because I mean, considering the targets, objectives we got, and how fast we got this done, on we still got we still weren't able to get a sub 8, and that's that's really disappointing. But I mean, on any other console like the Xbox or the PC, if you got targets like that, and if you had fast cleanups, then you would definitely uh, get the time under 8 minutes. But as you will see, and you can compare with the other platforms, we get a lot of delay for wave banners, and before the enemies actually spawn when the wave starts. So I think not much more time could have been saved. Anyway, for extraction wave, what you want to do is have three people on the left at position 2 at the stairs, holding back the enemies, and you want one person to be up here in between these pillars to block the spawn. And you usually only have just one lone atlas or dragoon or a get hunter that comes up this way, and one person is really enough to deal with them. And this is also the third position for this map. You just stay between these two pillars over here, because there's a spawn both on the left and the right of them. And but if you're standing anywhere between these two pillars, you're never gonna get a split, and this is an easy point to control. And since you don't get splits, it's fine to look anywhere you want and stand exactly where I am standing right now. Anyway, in my opinion, this is the best map for speedrunning. You can get the fastest times possible over here, and for people who are trying to max out their manifests, you can get some really fast times over here compared to Glacier and smooth games too. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video and found the strategy useful. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments, and like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.